What a joy. Okay. What a joy and honor to be back here again. And I thank the organizers for inviting me. As a Muslim, I'm very aware of the fact that these are very uncertain times. There is anger, there is fear, confusion, a lot of polarization. So a very important question is, what can we do to create peace and hope in these troubled times? I don't have the answer. But it's very telling that a few months ago, I and my colleagues were invited to go to Japan to attend this celebration of the Fuji Declaration. For many years, there's been a group of concerned citizens and groups that have been pondering this question, the same question. How can we create peace and hope? And one of the cardinal findings is that it is absolutely critical, and I quote, to awaken to the divine spark which exists in every single human heart and mind, and to intend to live by its light in every sphere of our life. This is not just a casual recommendation. The insight is that this is a matter of our survival. We are asked to become more complete, more developed human beings, to become more Christ-like, Allah-like, Elohim-like, Buddha-like, Krishna-like, Buddha-like. In the Quran, it is said that God, when creating the human being, molded us out of water and clay and then infused us with divine breath. And the Quran says the human can rise to the highest of the high and sink to the lowest of the low. That wonderful sage Rumi, he exclaimed, "You are a ruby in the midst of granite. How long will you continue to deceive us? For we can see the look in your eyes. So please return to the root of the root of the root of your real self." And this is the key. To return to our true, essential nature. How do we do that? The great sages say we have to daily engage in practices which makes us a more complete human being. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he said, "Know thyself, and you shall know thy sustainer." You'll connect to your divine spark. The Buddha, peace be upon him, he said, "Know others, you become wise. Know yourself, and you become enlightened." Can we become aware? Can we shine the light of compassionate awareness on our ego attributes, divine attributes, and make the effort to reduce the former and expand the latter? If we do not do this work, this inner work, then no matter how righteous our cause, so for example, in fighting extremism, we ourselves will become extreme. In fighting injustice, we shall become unjust. And my friends, this is an election year. We have to make choices. And to ask ourselves, in making my choice, am I going to come from the wisdom of my divine spark? Or from the demands of my untamed ego? Another very important point. If I really want to go beyond polarization. All the great traditions say it is critical we connect with the other. The Quran says if Allah wanted, Allah could have made all of us one single community. But God chose to give us diversity for one primary reason. And the verse is, so you might come to know the other on a human level. The Quran also says, we have created some of you to be a trial for others. It was not meant to be easy. Can we practice, as the sages say, 3 cups of tea? Listen, respect, connect. Can I, as I meet the other who's different, can I simply connect, as I said, on a human level and share human stories? Human stories. As it is said, the universe is not made out of atoms. It's made out of stories. A question very often asked is, what if the other is adversarial? The great sages say, please, know this. If you're dealing with someone who is difficult, make a discernment in your mind and heart between behavior and being. A person's behavior might be unacceptable, evil, terrible, but the person's being, essence, is sacrosanct, sacred. It is Christ nature, Buddha nature, Allah nature, Elohim nature. The great mystic Kabir, 16th century, says, please do what is right. Don't allow yourself to be abused. But as you take the right action, please never keep that other person's being out of your heart. And as you take the right action and keep this discernment between behavior and being, the sages promise this has the power to shift heaven and earth. My friends, as I conclude, I must tell you, ever since 9/11, I have been so fortunate to be blessed by the friendship of 2 of my cousins. My rabbi friend and my pastor friend. We belong to the same Abrahamic family, but as we jokingly say, it's a very, very, very dysfunctional Abrahamic family. May I invite Pastor Don McKenzie and Rabbi Ted Falcon. Give them a hand. And because our time is limited, we want to share our favorite story, which might give you some insight. It's a mullah story. The mullah goes to work, opens his lunch pail box, and what does he find? A cheese sandwich.
Second day, third day, fourth day, opens his lunchbox, unwraps, and says, another lousy cheese sandwich.
Finally, his puzzled co-workers say, Mullah, why don't you go home and ask your wife to make a different kind of sandwich?
I'm not married.
Who makes them?
I do. My dear friends, we have a theme song. We shall sing it for you.
The Interfaith Amigos theme song has Arabic, Hebrew, and English. The Arabic,
Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. In the name of God, boundlessly compassionate, infinitely merciful, La ilaha illallah. There is no God but God, it's all one.
And the Hebrew, Adonai Hu Ha-Elohim Hu. The absolute transcendent one awakens within each one of us as our God, that is the one. And the English?
The English is, it's all one, and I am as I am. Which means it's all one, and I am as I am.
Don't laugh, it took him a while to get that. Maybe some of you know it already, you could join us.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Adonai hu ha Elohim hu. Adonai hu ha Elohim hu. It's all one and I am as I am. It's all one and I am as I am.
Bless you.
Thank you, my friends.